Hey there, it's me, Harry the Tech Guy. So, I suppose it's time for me to say my story, because that's what we're doing. We're giving everybody a story. So, all my life I've always had this feeling, I should say, that, I was designed to do something more than what I was doing. I was always kind of wayward, but YouTube and trying to be somebody, that was always my goal, whether it was with bands or like other YouTube channels. So I pretty much just kind of drifted through life, and eventually I found YouTube and created the Loading Screen Hooligans. Now, it was going pretty good, Loading Screen Hooligans, but it was just, I had so much negativity in me, and I just couldn't bear everything, it went under, I couldn't fix it, and again, just the negativity within me just made it so I couldn't keep on going. So I was pretty much just lost. I really didn't know what to do. I was pretty much alone, in high school. I wasn't really alone, always had a girlfriend, but then once that little chunk of time is over, there you are. You're pretty much left with nothing. And there I was with nothing. I didn't even have my YouTube channel. I had pretty much no one. No one at all. And while I was down on my luck, I decided, maybe I should keep on trying, but I just couldn't. There was too much negative in me. I was always down on myself. I was always the friend that we would make fun of, and I knew deep down inside that it wasn't true. I was beautiful. I mean, look at me. Oh, look at those guns. Ow. But there was too much negative piled on top, and I didn't really know what to do about it. One day, I was going on a walk, just thinking about where am I going to go from here, what am I going to do without the YouTube channel. I don't really have much to do, and I saw the Trash Wizard. He was there, just covered in filth, and it was when he actually demonstrated some of his power that I started to kind of see where this could go. So, I took him in and then started my research. I've always been somebody that researches things. I mean, you don't get to Tech Guy for nothing. I'm no computer genius. Let's just get that out of the way. I just like to research things, and I'm pretty good at editing. I do the editing for the channel now. So, that's always been kind of a skill, but not really. And I did some research, and Cthulhu came to me in a dream and told me the location of certain spells, we'll say. It's more like a ritual. And with the help of Trash Wizard, I actually performed something pretty miraculous. There was too much darkness in me. I was always putting myself down. I was pretty much like the emo kid, and it was crippling. The crippling amounts of depression. And I don't really like medicine. I don't want to get all drugged up and lobotomized, so there was really nothing I could do other than suffer. And that's when I found the Veil of Shadows. Now, I know it sounds pretty crazy, but I'll try to explain as best as I can. I'm no wizard and I'm no computer genius. This is just what we researched. And it was kind of like, here's our world, and then here's the shadow that this world casts out. It's pretty much like the plane of negative. And I had so much negative in me that I thought maybe I could get rid of some of that negativity. So, unknowing of what exactly Trash Wizard and I were doing, we performed a ritual, and something came through. It's like a shadow. Just pure negative emotions and energy, just shadow, right? And I pretty much just gave it my negativity, and it started to become something more. We kind of broke the wall between the two worlds. The veil was torn just a little bit, just enough for who we know now as Nobody to come through. Now, at first, Nobody was just this shadow, but eventually, through some smooth talking on my end, and the sacrifice of the person that Nobody is now inside of, we were able to get an actual manifestation of this shadow. Not just shadow, but physical. You've seen Nobody. So, now, I was able to just give all that negativity to something else. And, you know, I followed Cthulhu, so I mean, the supernatural aspect of things didn't creep me out, but it was weird, because once Nobody took actual form, the person that was Nobody, who we didn't really even know, it was just a nameless, probably hobo, that we just used for this ritual on the brink of death, and now Nobody's somebody, but at the same time Nobody. So, that's how it came to this point. So now I do the tech stuff. I don't like to be in the videos, because this isn't about me. This is Trash Wizard and Nobody's show. I'm just the guy behind the scenes, editing the videos, kind of coming up with the ideas. But it's good. You know, Nobody kind of took on some of my personality, and even before this ritual, Nobody did actually sound almost exactly like me. Sometimes I thought he was like kind of trying to mock my accent, but we all have that friend that it's like, oh, you two look like brothers, but you aren't. It's just like very weird coincidence that happened, and that's pretty much how it was with Nobody. So here we are now. We're doing our stories, we're fleshing out us as characters. No longer am I this depressed guy. I have great confidence. I mean, I am damn good looking. I don't know if you can see me, but look at this. But I still prefer to be the tech guy. So that's my tale. I'm gonna be here doing tech stuff, and hopefully everybody can enjoy what we produce. But coming up next time, we have the real story from Nobody that will kind of explain a little bit more, maybe go a little bit more in depth on the veil and what Nobody really is. So, stay tragic,